What is up, guys? My name is Matt, working for Cinematography Database, and today we're going to be talking about when you can call yourself a cinematographer. Now, a lot of people, I think, get intimidated by the title cinematographer or director of photography, so they're a little bit hesitant to call themselves a cinematographer. So I'm going to be kind of breaking this down for you based on my experience, based on talking with other people. When is it okay to call yourself a cinematographer? Don't worry about it. We're going to be talking about that in this episode. So, first and foremost, what is a cinematographer? And it's a really simple thing. To me, a cinematographer is anyone who can film video or motion pictures, right? So that used to be very difficult. You have to understand that 10, 20 years ago, the basic mechanics of making a moving picture was very difficult. You were shooting on film, you had to expose the film, you had to process it, you had to edit it by chopping it up, taping it together, put it in a projector. That was really cumbersome. It was very difficult, and most of the time, the consumer level amateur stuff looks really bad. But today, the mechanics of making beautiful cinematography is really easy. Now that might make some people angry, but trust me, I came up 10 years ago. It is very easy now. So because of that, basically anyone can be a cinematographer. Now I know I've probably already upset someone and they're in the comments like, Matt, how can you say that just because you can film something with your phone and put it on Vimeo, that doesn't make you a cinematographer? I see those comments a lot. I kind of just laugh. Honestly, if you're filming with your phone and you're making Instagram videos, you're making Vines, you're making Snapchats, you are a cinematographer. That is a type of cinematography, right? But what I think gets people really butthurt is people that are trying to make the distinction in their head with labeling people is if you are an amateur cinematographer or a professional cinematographer. So what is the big difference between being amateur and professional? There's two things for me, and I'm going to be a little bit strict about this. There's two things that you need to be doing to be a professional cinematographer. So the first thing to being a professional cinematographer is making money. So someone has to be paying you money to have you come in and film and usually light something. If someone's paying you $50, $10, $100 to do that thing, you are a professional cinematographer, or you're on your way. Now, I think there's two distinctions for the professional cinematographers. This has to do with crew members who are ACs, students, people that have full-time jobs, but they also shoot and they're also making some money. There's this thing in business called ramen profitability. And ramen profitability basically means when a company starts up and they start making money, as soon as that company makes enough money to pay the founder's lifestyle, so their rent, their food, so that person can basically run that company full time and not have to take a part-time job, they become ramen profitable. So to apply that back to a cinematographer, a bootstrap cinematographer who is just starting up and is bought a camera, is filming things, is making some money, they become ramen profitable. In my point of view, when cinematography, the money they're making pays for their lifestyle. So to recap, to be a professional cinematographer, in my personal point of view, and this is very just a personal point of view, but I feel like I speak for a lot of people, is when you're making money at cinematography, and two, that you're doing it full time, so that it pays for your lifestyle. And that is a really great thing. It should be celebrated when you get to that point in your career. I remember getting there and being like, wow, I think I can just shoot for a living. I mean, it's a really, I feel like there should be like a quinceañera, some sort of celebration that people have. It's like, happy full-time cinematography career. I don't know what that would be called. Maybe we should think of something like that in the comments. So to recap again, an amateur cinematographer is anyone that can pick up a phone, a DSLR, any camera, even if it's a red camera, and you can film something and probably edit it and put it online. Once you do that, you're a cinematographer. So just breathe easy. You're a cinematographer. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. But the big difference that I think most people are trying to make is that you are a professional cinematographer when you're getting paid and it pays for your lifestyle. I think that's the difference a lot of people are talking about when they're like, you're not a cinematographer. They usually mean professional cinematographer, in my opinion. And then there's people that are just jerks out there like, hey, you didn't pay your dues for 20 years and like, you're not shooting with an Alexa. Don't listen to those people. That's just wrong. That's just old head type of thinking. So don't worry about those people. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I feel like it's a little bit short, so I'll work on that in the future. This is a new setup for me. It's a little bit more talking head, and I thought I would make the kind of visual distinction between my breakdowns, which are at my computer, and these kind of like vloggy type things that are really just direct to camera. So let me know if you like this new setup. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. We've got a lot more coming up. And let me know in the comments, to you, what does it mean to be a cinematographer? Do you buy into this amateur versus professional thing? Am I being too strict by saying you have to make a full-time living at it to be professional? That's just the way that I think about anything. Like a professional athlete does it full-time. A professional musician is going to be doing it full-time in most cases. It's kind of just something that I put out there. I'm not trying to like offend anyone or like draw this like ridiculous line in the sand. It's just the way that I think about the difference between amateur and professional. That's the way I think about it. How do you think about it? I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much. Get out there and plan better, shoot better. Right into the mic. Right into the mic. Okay.